Imagine wandering the sun-scorched hills near the Dead Sea in 1947, a place where the heat shimmers off the rocks and the air is thick with history. You stumble into a cave, its entrance hidden by time and nature, and discover ancient scrolls sealed in clay jars, untouched for millennia. These are the Dead Sea Scrolls, fragile messages from 2,000 years ago, offering a direct link to the world of ancient Judaism. They are more than just relics. They are windows into a bygone era. They contain the oldest known copies of the Hebrew Bible, pushing our knowledge back 1,000 years before the Middle Ages. This discovery reshaped our understanding of religious texts and their origins. But the scrolls are more than biblical texts. They include hymns, prayers, and community rules, revealing a vibrant, diverse culture. These writings offer a glimpse into the daily lives, beliefs, and practices of an ancient community. Scholars have spent decades piecing together nearly 100,000 fragments, reconstructing a lost library. This painstaking work has been a labor of love, driven by the desire to understand our past. Dating these fragments has always been a challenge, relying on paleography and radiocarbon dating, methods that are either subjective or destructive. Each fragment tells a story, but placing it in the correct historical context is a complex puzzle. These tools place the scrolls between the 3rd century BCE and the 1st century CE. But we've always wanted more precision. The exact dates could unlock even deeper insights into the history and evolution of these texts. The quest to understand these scrolls is a quest to understand ourselves, our beliefs, and our origins. Each discovery brings us closer to the people who lived, prayed, and wrote these texts. For over 70 years we've studied them with the best tools available. From magnifying glasses to advanced imaging techniques, each tool has brought us a step closer to unraveling their mysteries. Now, a new kind of intelligence, born from quantum physics, has arrived. This cutting-edge technology promises to revolutionize our understanding of these ancient texts. This technology is about to read these ancient whispers in a way never before possible. It will analyze the texts with unprecedented accuracy, revealing secrets hidden for millennia. The secrets of the Dead Sea Scrolls are about to be unlocked, offering new insights into our shared history and the enduring mystery of these ancient texts. Humanity has always invented tools to extend our senses, telescopes, microscopes, and now, artificial intelligence. But this is no ordinary AI. This is quantum AI, harnessing the strange power of quantum mechanics. Meet Enoch, a quantum neural network named after the biblical figure who was shown cosmic secrets. Developed at the University of Groningen, Enoch can decipher the subtle clues in ancient handwriting. Unlike classical computers which think in ones and zeros, quantum computers use qubits, existing in multiple states at once. This allows Enoch to see patterns and connections invisible to traditional computers. Enoch fuses ancient mystery with futuristic technology, giving us a new way to explore history. It's not here to replace human experts, but to empower them with unprecedented insight. With Enoch, we're not just looking at the scrolls, we're looking through them, into the minds of their creators. The past is about to become clearer than ever. How do you teach a machine to read the handwriting of a 2,000-year-old scribe? The challenge is immense. These ancient scripts are not just faded, but written in styles that changed subtly over centuries, with each scribe leaving their own unique mark. To unravel these mysteries, you need more than just technology. You need a bridge between the past and the present. You start with the best data. That means gathering the clearest, most detailed images of the scrolls, capturing every crack, stain, and ink stroke. Each scroll is a puzzle piece, and the more pieces you have, the clearer the picture becomes. Researchers trained Enoch on high-resolution images of scrolls with precise radiocarbon dates, giving it a scientific anchor. These dates act as a timeline, allowing Enoch to connect visual features with historical moments, grounding its learning in hard evidence. Enoch learned to analyze every curve and stroke, recognizing subtle shifts in script style over centuries. It could spot the tiniest differences, a flourish here, a sharper angle there, that even experts might miss. Its quantum mind mapped these changes, correlating handwriting features with specific time periods. By building a mental timeline, Enoch could see the evolution of writing unfold, almost as if it were watching history being written in real time. For example, it could pinpoint when a certain form of the letter Aleph was popular. This single letter, shifting shape over decades, became a marker for dating entire manuscripts. Enoch built a statistical model of scribal evolution, bridging scientific dating and visual analysis. It learned to weigh hundreds of features at once, from ink composition to the pressure of a scribe's hand. To test it, scientists gave Enoch scrolls with known dates, hidden from the AI. This was a true test of its ability to read time, not just text. The results were astonishing. In 85% of cases, Enoch's estimates matched the scientific data. It was as if the AI could see through the centuries, reading the invisible clock embedded in every line of ink. Sometimes its predictions were even more precise than carbon dating, narrowing the age to within 30 years. This level of accuracy was unprecedented, offering new hope for dating undated manuscripts. Enoch had learned to read not just words but time itself. It could trace the journey of a script across generations, unlocking stories hidden in the very shape of letters. The ghost in the machine had passed its final exam. Enoch was no longer just a tool, it had become a true interpreter of history, capable of seeing what no human eye could. Now, it was ready to unlock the secrets of the entire collection, opening a new chapter in our understanding of the ancient world. Enoch was unleashed on 135 manuscripts never before dated by radiocarbon methods. The results were paradigm-shifting. Many scrolls were far older than previously believed. Enoch's analysis pushed the origins of Judea's literary culture back by a century, into the late 4th and early 3rd centuries BCE. This discovery forces a complete re-evaluation of the region's intellectual history. Script styles once thought to be Hasmonean or Herodian were shown to have much earlier roots, evolving gradually over time. The neat boxes scholars used to categorize the past were dissolved by a machine that could see the true fluid reality of history. Enoch's analysis redated key biblical texts, shaking scholarly consensus. A fragment of Daniel, long thought to be from the Maccabean era, was dated by Enoch to the late 3rd or early 2nd century BCE, much earlier than expected. This complicates the idea that Daniel's prophecies were written after the events they describe. Ecclesiastes 2 was pushed back by a century, suggesting its philosophical questions arose from an older Israelite tradition, not just Greek influence. These findings force us to reconsider the intellectual landscape of early Judaism. Enoch didn't just give us new dates, it rewrote the story of ancient thought. The debate over these texts is now wide open. These new earlier dates are seismic, reshaping our understanding of the ancient world. They force us to reconsider what we thought we knew about the origins of some of humanity's most influential texts and traditions. Suddenly, the timeline of history stretches further back, revealing a landscape of ideas and creativity that was already flourishing long before we imagined. A thriving literary culture in Judea as early as the late 4th century BCE changes everything. It means that the people of this region were not just passive recipients of outside influences, but active creators, shaping their own stories and philosophies. The written word became a powerful tool, allowing them to record, debate, and transmit their beliefs across generations. The foundational texts of Judaism and the roots of Christianity are now seen as products of a much deeper, richer tradition. These works didn't emerge in isolation. They were part of a vibrant intellectual world, influenced by and influencing neighboring cultures. The stories, laws, and wisdom found in these texts reflect centuries of dialogue, adaptation, and innovation. Enoch's findings reveal that Judea was an active participant in the cultural exchanges of the Hellenistic world. Ideas, languages, and artistic styles flowed freely, and Judean scholars were at the heart of this dynamic environment, both learning from and contributing to the broader Mediterranean world. The region was not a backwater, but a creative force shaping ideas that would echo for centuries. Its cities bustled with trade, debate, and artistic expression, making Judea a crossroads of innovation and tradition. The ripple effect challenges our narratives, reminding us that history is always evolving. Each new discovery sends shockwaves through our understanding, forcing us to revise old assumptions and embrace new complexities. Enoch's data forces us to draw a more complex, nuanced picture of the past. It encourages us to look beyond simple timelines and see the interconnectedness of cultures, ideas, and people. The lines we draw between historical periods are our own inventions. Reality is far more intricate. History resists neat boundaries, and the past is a tapestry woven from countless threads, each influencing the other in unexpected ways. The Dead Sea Scrolls now tell a story of continuity, creativity, and surprise. They reveal a world in motion where new ideas were constantly emerging and old traditions were being reimagined. Our understanding of the ancient world will never be the same. Each new piece of evidence invites us to see the past with fresh eyes, reminding us that history is not fixed, but alive and ever-changing. For generations, dating scrolls meant choosing between subjective paleography and destructive radiocarbon dating. Enoch changes everything. It's non-destructive, requiring only digital images, preserving the priceless originals. Now, every fragment can be analyzed without harm, a leap forward in archaeological ethics. Enoch brings objectivity, turning handwriting analysis into rigorous science. Instead of guesswork, it provides statistical probabilities and highlights the features behind its conclusions. Human experts aren't obsolete, they're empowered, collaborating with machine logic. Enoch also overcomes contamination issues that plagued older methods like castor oil treatments that skewed radiocarbon results. By analyzing handwriting, Enoch sees through modern noise to the ancient signal. The past is preserved, and our knowledge is sharper than ever. AI paleography is a revolution in both science and preservation. The Enoch findings, published in PLOS 1, have electrified scholars worldwide. Experts praise the method's precision but call for more data and further validation. The next step: train Enoch on more scrolls and refine its models. The technology's potential is vast. It could be adapted to any ancient script, from Syriac to Latin to Arabic. Imagine unlocking the secrets of lost libraries across the world. We stand at the threshold of a new golden age of discovery. Quantum AI and archaeology together promise to solve mysteries once thought unsolvable. The horizons of our past have suddenly expanded. Enoch and the Dead Sea Scrolls remind us that history is a living document, always open to revision. Each discovery brings new questions. Who were these early scribes? What other texts have we lost? How did their ideas shape the world? The quest for knowledge is never-ending. This convergence of ancient scripture and quantum computing speaks to our deepest curiosity. We build telescopes to see the stars, and quantum minds to read our origins. The Dead Sea Scrolls have a new chapter, but the story is far from over. There are more secrets waiting in the dark, and more light to reveal them. The greatest discovery is always the next one.